Hey you guys, it's Tanya. What's going on? I am doing this video. It's kind of a Tangle Teezer instruction video. So we have my Tangle Teezer, okay? And I want you to look at that. I think you can see some of the bristles now are starting to bend. That's not a good thing. That means it's probably time for me to throw this one away and buy a new Tangle Teezer, okay? The reason why that's not a good thing is because if these are bent, then that might cause your hair to be snagged and pulled out, okay? Your hair is supposed to shed naturally. You're gonna lose, what, 100 hairs a day? That's normal. But if you're doing your hair weekly and you're seeing excessive hair in your Tangle Teezer, it could be because the ties are no longer smooth and they're bent, so they're pulling your hair out. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I guess 2 days ago I saw a post on Facebook for Tangle Teezer, and a lady had complained that the Tangle Teezer was pulling her hair out and causing her hair to thin in certain areas. I want to say to people who may be experiencing that, you have to evolve as your hair grows. You have to evolve your hair styling and your hair cleaning techniques as your hair grows, okay? When I first did the big chop, my hair was, what, from scalp to less than a ½ inch long. So my hair, I mean, you could see my scalp. My hair was like that long. Well, at that point, the Tangle Teezer goes right through my scalp. I mean, I had no problem detangling curls because I didn't have any curls. Up until probably about my hair was 4 inches long, I could use Tangle Teezer in the shower. So I would wash my hair, I would put on conditioner, and then while the conditioner was on my hair, I would use the Tangle Teezer, and starting from the front or the back, it didn't really matter, I would just start at the bottom and work my way up, detangling my hair, okay? And I could still literally, like, this thing would just glide through my hair. It would take out all the tangles and just glide through. After my hair got longer, like I would say probably 6 inches or longer, or maybe 5 inches, I had to change my technique. I could no longer be in the shower with conditioner on my hair and pull this through my hair. My hair was too thick. So if I was to use this the way I used to use it, I would pull out my hair. I would thin out my hair. But that's not appropriate because my hair is too thick now. Now, here's how I use this. I wash my hair using my fingers, and remember, we don't use the fingernails. We only use the pads of our fingers to I guess you could say, massage the scalp. You never want to use your nails on your scalp. Always use the pads of your fingers, okay? Your scalp is very sensitive, and you using your nails could damage the follicles in your scalp. So always use your pads. So you're washing your hair and you're pulling down as to minimize tangling, okay? Once you rinse out that shampoo and you put in that conditioner, you're using your fingers and you're working in the conditioner, but you're also using your fingers to kind of pull the conditioner down to the ends. This is going to do two things. Number one, you're getting that conditioner to coat all the hair strands, but number two, you're also working on using your fingers to detangle your hair in bigger sections, okay? So you do that, you possibly do a deep conditioner, you sit in the dryer with a deep conditioner, you rinse it out. As you're rinsing out your hair, you're also just keeping it, you're detangling it with your fingers. Here's the thing. When I get out of the shower and come in here, which is my master bathroom, to do my hair, I have my big comb, the one that has the little painted ends so that it minimizes breakage. I first part my hair right there. I always do this first. I part my hair, and then I come over here, and then I go down the middle to part the rest of my hair, and then I section it off. Then I part my hair here. So when I get done, I have a section here, a section here, a section here, and a section here. I use clips and I clip those all off so that way they're not bothering me. Well, then I get started in the back, and I start at the bottom with the section of hair. So let's say I have that section this much. I part that into probably 3 sections, starting at the back. Okay, I I'm spraying on my follicle mist by Hydrothermal Naturals after I have applied my Juicy Peach leave-in conditioner to my whole head. That Juicy Peach leave-in conditioner, in addition to the follicle mist by Hydrothermal Naturals, helps my hair become loose so I can detangle it. Well then, as I told you guys before, you're going to hold that hair taut, okay? So see how, let me get closer to the camera. You're going to hold that hair, 2 fingers, thumb and pointer finger. You're going to hold it so that it's tight. And then you're going to get that Tangle Teezer and you're going to start at the bottom. And I'm not going to actually do it because I don't want to break apart my curls. But you're going to start at the bottom and work your way up to the top to detangle. Okay? Then I'm going to use my Denman brush to pull it down. But this tool changes. Now I only use it at the base to detangle, because my base is always tangled more than my closer to the roots. Okay? Whoops. So, and then I just keep doing that. Once this is detangled, I twist it and leave it alone. That goes to the next section. And then I do the same. I repeat the same steps. Spray on follicle mist, and then I start detangling from the bottom, working my way up to the top. Okay? So, as you can see, I still use this tool, but the manner in which I use the tool has to adapt to my hair. So, as my hair gets longer, I'll be doing that same thing, but you'll have to use smaller. The sections that I detangle will keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller. If I don't do that, then I'm going to have substantial breakage and substantial thinning. As the hair gets thicker and longer, it's going to require more time and more patience, more TLC. Alright? That's it. Just want to kind of let you guys know that your hair is going to change as it grows out, and you're going to have to adapt to your hair. If you don't, you're going to have problems. Alright, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.